As he said, I went to both Youth vs. Wild and Chicago, and they were both awesome. Both really fun. I would honestly say Chicago was probably better just because it was the first year. Youth vs. Wild is always great as well, though. But my two main takeaways, especially, I'm just going to start with Youth vs. Wild. My first takeaway with that was just, life's going to be unfair. Like, that's just a given. Life's going to be unfair. And in those unfair times, you just have to put all your faith and trust in the Lord. And through that, the outcome will just be great. Even though it might not be what you wanted the outcome to be, the outcome is going to be what he wanted, and that's obviously just going to be better than yours. And I'm not saying that in a rude way. I'm just saying, like, that's obviously how it's going to be. And, yeah, but also Youth vs. Wild was fun. Whitewater rafting was fun. And all that was fun, but that was one of the main things I learned from Youth vs. Wild. And then transition, just like Derek Davidson would do, just not a cool transition. We're going to go straight into Chicago, and Chicago is just awesome. Being in Woodlawn, getting to learn from the community, helping out at Dulles Elementary School, and just being there, helping out, just moving from class to class, things and desks and all that. That was really fun. But all of that put aside, the main thing I learned from there is just everyone you see, anybody you see, you just got to view as they're in an image of God. No matter who they are, just know that they're made in the image of God, and they're meant to be loved and meant to just be cared for. And one of those played out 2 times, actually. We went on this thing called the L Experience in Chicago, and it was where you go on the trains, and they challenged us to talk to a person each time you got on a different train. And I talked to some really cool people, and talked to some people that I would probably normally on a normal day just like avoid or like not sit by them. And then when I ended up talking to them, they were awesome. Like, they were just cool people to just get to know and like talk to. And like, it was just one example of like viewing them as an image of God and loving them, because like I would have probably avoided them, not sat by them. But when I did sit by them and like actually got to talk to them, it was really cool. And then same thing with the going downtown and having an extra sack lunch on me, and just going to find a homeless person and give them a lunch and talk to them. And like on a regular basis, you'd probably just walk right by them and not really say hello or like say anything to them, but just like go up to him, have a good conversation. I talked to this guy named Harold, and he was really cool. He like loves sports and all that, and he was just like an awesome person to hang out with and talk to, but no one really paid attention to him. He's just like, he's used to everybody walking by him, but once you just view him as an image of God and you say like something nice to him and all that, it's really cool just to talk to them and just know they're not like who you think they'd be. But yeah, so that's it.
That's awesome. Get up for Karson.